I speak. Like, I know it's something society has shunned men for, but like say, speaking out to someone helps. Things get heavy, I will admit, and your mental state says a lot about the outside you. Okay, yeah, understand that, but ikuphinkinga ukuthi bantwana bayajula. Sure, mhlambe labanye bamama yena. But nje mina I'm well of age. Nangifuna kuhamba etown ngibamba icheli yamsandla. Kuyinkinga kuphi?
Welcome to another exciting episode of Did You Know Podcast. My name is Gcina Shandu. Mfana phansi shiselo nesigodi esinamandla. Yeah, thanks for tuning in Did You Know Podcast. You know what to do. You like, you subscribe, you share, and do whatever on the channel. And then today I'm having a very exciting guest, LONDA. He's gonna introduce himself more. Come on.
I'm great.
Thanks for coming, Bob.
No problem. I'm happy to be here. As he said, LONDA.
Yeah, solo siyakufuna ugcina ufikile finally.
School is hard, man.
School.
Tholakali these days, they say, kufuna ube busy la. So
yeah.
Kufuna uhlu balance because ngidlala basketball nje.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so you need to balance everything and make sure right academically and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so who's LONDA? Briefly, just share about yourself because we see you around campus. You are famous. Are you famous? A lot of people know you. A cool guy, you know.
I wouldn't say I'm famous. Nah, but yeah, LONDA. Mfana sustain. I'm not famous
Mfana
sustain. I don't know really. The whole famous thing. Never really thought of it like that. But I just genuinely think I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
Nangwati.
You're social.
Exactly. Nangwati. I see you. Ngiyakuvusela. Even people I don't know ngiyabavusela.
Yeah.
So like this other one, I meet them on the corridors. I greet them and I was smiling and they're like, "How? Do I know you?" I'm like, no, I'm just greeting you.
Yeah, and that's nice.
So like, I think that's why people then say I'm famous and stuff.
Okay. But then who's LONDA again?
LONDA.
Your name, your surname?
LONDA CINDZI.
Is
ngikhamga kaBhenkosi.
Now
in that's home. But like, who am I exactly? I'm still
discover.
Yeah, I'm still figuring.
Which is very important, dog. Ekugcineni kumele ugcine ukuthi discover ukuthi ungubani. Usuka yaphi futhi uyaphi.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you talked about basketball. How is it going?
I genuinely feel like when it's all said and done, looking at how I'm not really playing much this year, Kutotiwa, I'm that one player who had the most potential, but bekangasajimi and stuff. And kubhlungu kuva lokho because the thing is, it's not that I don't want to train. I want to, but balancing everything up is hard.
School and basketball.
Yeah, but basketball, that's something I really have come to enjoy over the past few years. Because I started like 2019, like actually playing organized basketball and training and being, I can even say like I was really starting to figure it out with the whole basketball thing. And I started playing with the matches and all those things. It was,
Kashan, closer to the mic,
like, I started getting and playing competitive basketball like around 2020, but that was COVID times and it wasn't really much of an experience and stuff.
Didn't get much time to be on the field.
The only tournaments they did go to was in 2019 and I was still a rookie and kind of got missed out on that one and I was like, it's fine, I'll get better.
I don't know if how this next question is gonna sound, but you know, with basketball, we see these tall guys every time. So it's very fascinating. Guti LONDA is playing basketball. Does height even matter in basketball?
I don't think it does. When it's all said and done, basketball is a game of talent, skill, hard work. All those things combined definitely make a person a good basketball player.
Yeah.
But height, I will give you that, is always an advantage.
It is an advantage.
It is an advantage.
Even if you don't have that
If you,
so
yes,
high, but still you can play.
exactly. Because we have players like Muggsy Bogues in the NBA. He used to play around the era Yabo Jordan.
Yeah.
Shortest NBA player.
Wow.
Bo Spud Webb, Bo Isaiah Thomas. They've played in the NBA and they were really short.
Wow, that's nice.
But they did have moderate success that I'll give them. They weren't as big a name as Bo LeBron James, Bo Michael Jordan because of the height. But because their success came from them being good players, but being short while they play good. So yeah. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't really necessarily need you to be tall. You just need to put in the work.
Wow, that's nice. That's very, very nice.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you didn't see your height as a limitation to you doing this thing.
Not at all.
So-
Also, in this country, Swaziland,
Yeah.
it's not really a sport of height. Most players, like if we'd compare the tallest players in the league right
Yeah,
now that were playing in the varsity, if we'd compare the tallest player in there and then call them our center,
Yeah.
that'd probably be a guard in the NBA, and there's people that are taller than them. So yeah.
So yeah, what do you see yourself in the next 3-5 years in basketball? Are you looking forward to get paid? How is the basketball sport in Swaziland? How far is it?
Well, I will take this time to advertise the basketball league in the university currently.
Yeah.
Earthquake University Basketball League.
Yeah.
It is helping the sport of basketball. I'll give it that. It really is. People have traveled from all the way from Babane, sometimes a Smunye.
Yeah,
We have a team
yeah.
called Smunye Tridents in the league. They travel all the way from Smunye just to come and play. So it is actually bringing back the culture. I don't know if it's gonna be as big as we want it to be, but definitely it's the right step in the right direction.
Wow.
Yes, and in terms of getting paid, hey, that's a stretch, man. That's a stretch. I don't know, but now that we have sponsors for the league, maybe, but I don't see it happening.
Because you see about NPA, these people are getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
So is it possible for you to about as good as reaching that level? Ugcina seyodlala bo NPA.
It's always a dream, man.
It's always a dream.
Yeah. We'll find out if we can make it a possibility or not, but I won't stop working.
Can you mention a few names from Eswatini that have made it thus far?
Well, I do know one person, but they never really became a player. They were part of the coaching staff of a team. Jama Mashalela, I don't know
Yeah.
if you know him.
I
He
don't
used
know,
to be part of the Golden State front office, Golden State Warriors. I don't know if he's still there, but yeah, he used to be, I think last year.
Yeah.
That's the one person I know.
Okay, Doc. That's it about basketball. Enough about it. As a city loosen up a bit. You're a young person. How is it going, Jolo wise? I know, Gucci.
Okay, no, like umjolo wami labangati ko bayawati.
Labanga kwati ke.
Labangati, probably they've seen me in the corridors.
Yeah.
but-
That's it.
Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm happy.
Yeah, a one woman guy.
Yeah.
That's not, dog.
Yeah.
You are loyal. Then how do
I
you
am.
deal with because you're still a guy at the end of the day? How do you deal with the temptations, the pressure? You know, some girls maybe they're throwing themselves at you. How do you deal with that?
Pray.
Huh?
Pray.
You pray.
Yeah. It's not a lie. Yeah, there's gonna be girls out there that are gonna try and throw themselves at you.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, every now and then Toba Kona very chill is like and with me, sometimes I just take it as she's just being friendly until it's not being friendly. And then I see it, okay, sure, this is gonna be a problem. And then I distance myself slowly, and eventually I just stop talking to them.
Wow. So that's nice. You're a loyal guy.
Yeah.
So how is it like internally in the relationship? Because I can't tell my ups and downs here and there. What's going on? You're in a good space
Yeah, I can say that. But like
for the longest time.
just like with a relationship, there's problems here and there. But at the end of the day, we're all good.
But then I think in most cases, my issues the guy maybe is cheating. But then you said you're a one woman guy.
Nah,
then
that's not gonna be a problem with me.
my issues are because you are loyal and everything.
You see, as people, sometimes ideologies clash. And when the ideologies clash, there's never gonna be peace. Because Lona believer in this and
Lona
I believe in
other
that.
thing, yeah.
And in that in that way, my clash is good. Okay, you want this, but I want this. How can we find a middle ground?
Yeah.
That's where that's where the argument starts, and then the solution is where we then try and find a middle ground.
Wow. So you see it going forward like for the
Yeah.
longest time.
I'd like to hope so anyway.
Oh, that's not dog. So you can say you have found a woman of your dreams as early as now.
Well, yeah.
I can settle it down, like have a family and whatnot.
I can see myself settling down,
Yeah.
but life happens, and I can't predict what's going to happen in the future.
But I feel like it's all on you.
Not really.
Not really on you.
Life can happen, like I said. If it is on me, then I'll accept my faults and be like, no, I am the one who messed up. But yeah, I see a future.
Okay, I think I'll be personal. Cool. Yeah, let's move forward now to another thing. I heard you talking about school. What are you doing? What are your majors?
And I come say education, man. Yeah.
How is it going?
Ish. No, this is the personal one, not the other.
Not the
one.
other
You
one.
see this one?
Is personal.
This one is personal. 'Cause hey, you see, there's this one course. That's programming 2.
It's giving you a tough time.
Boy, you study, you don't study. Kuyafana, boy. Kuyafana. Kufuneka at level yendawo, and hey, I struggled. Like looking back at who taught me last semester.
Yeah.
This was the person who was supposed to get me ready for the course. And unfortunately, they have very different teaching methods and very different testing methods.
So when I feel like you lost the base, the base
last semester, I thought I was good because the person Lebang made me feel like it's all good, man. Konke right. I was like, oh, okay, sure. I know this thing until I got to this semester and I was like, I don't know this thing.
You don't know this thing.
Yeah. But like, I'm not going to put it solely on him. I should have done my part as well and looked ahead, studied ahead every time I had a test. But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's not okay. Apart from school, my side hustles, do you have something on the side? You would say, the financial situation is bad and you gotta have something else to do, or and the ideas that you have. Making money and whatnot.
I have been, well, for the longest time being grand. Mzini mage tries every now and then Pimali. So I haven't really seen the need. But nyalo, the more was man, I need my own thing. I don't have to keep relying on mom to send me money.
Yeah.
Because nale allowance ingena namhlaka sasiphelile. Ifika sekugabi vele. So
how do you balance or plan to do that?
I've been working on something. I can't say what yet.
Yeah,
but
I like the fact that there is something you're working on.
Because I started really recently. I'll see how that goes. But yeah, it should work out if I put in the effort properly.
That's nice.
Yeah.
All the best. Thanks, anyway.
And I like what you're doing. This could actually go far as well.
Yeah. You think so? Thanks, man, for the shout out. Did you know podcast? We're also trying something. Now to besides maybe depending on school, whatever, and hoping for a job that you don't even find after completing school. You gotta have something on the side. So yeah. Guys, I feel like the guys on the background, they have a question for you, Londa. You can shout out, dog. Question. Come closer to the mic. On the phone, yeah.
It's up. I have a question. Is a guy, how do you deal with stress? How do you deal with anxiety? How do you deal with depression?
That's a very good question. Yeah.
I speak. Like, I know it's something society has shunned men for, but speaking out to someone helps. Things get heavy, I will admit. And your mental state says a lot about the outside you. If your mental state is not okay, your body will not be okay. And you will feel that your body is not okay. You need to work that whatever is troubling you out, find someone. It's student counseling. I've never been there, but apparently they help. I've never been there. And apart from that, I find a few close people that I can talk to. Sometimes it's my sister, sometimes it's my girl, sometimes even my mom. It's all about talking. But then I understand men want to be men and don't want to talk about their issues.
Yeah.
And all they do is just, you know what, let me go pump some iron. If it works, sure,
you.
maybe in the short term it will work. But there's going to be problems in life that you won't be able to deal with through that alone. I feel like that's a way of bottling the emotions more. And eventually you're going to get to a point where it resurfaces and it don't pumagapi. So I'd advise you talk to someone. I talk to someone. And praying helps.
But Londa was responding to a question posted by JR. JR was asking, for the sake of those who maybe lebangageva due to the mics, JR asked, as a guy, how do you deal with anxiety, depression, and whatnot? That was it, right? Yeah, Londa was responding to that. So my guy, I feel like we needed more time for this, but you are rushing to the basketball tournament, just Sport Emporium. We should let you go now.
You can always have me another time.
Okay, there's another question. Actually, before we let you go.
Okay.
I know you play basketball, but my question is, we know what it doesn't pay.
Yeah.
And then I've got like needs, like Mshana, probably like, playing basketball. And advice for him, because I know what in as much as it doesn't pay, but it's hard. How do you get him to balance, between school and basketball? Because after all, I dad, see, I like that, or if it it's only like 1%, Understand?
I think there's only so much you can say when. At the end of the day, it's gonna have to come from yena. Kuthi yati lemfo angayibhadali. The best you can do relative yakhe kumtshela kuthi okay, ngiyeva ukuthi you love basketball ne. But kukanje, in this country you probably will not get too far with basketball. At best, you get to play it at school, at tournaments that schools like Bo-Enjablu and Waterford will host, or in this league that we have, La University. That's probably the best you can get from basketball in this country currently. If it does eventually elevate, still, you need something. Because I'm pretty sure it won't get to a level where you are getting so much pay that you can just, you know what, this is what I'll do for the rest of my life in this country. So, funa kamge from that person could say, okay, I love this thing, but how do I balance? Even soccer in this country, it's a very famous sport, but a lot of the people bayakhala ukuthi but le mali it's not enough. They love what they're doing, but it doesn't pay enough, which is why most of them never retire. Awubone kubona kuthiwa kwadlala ibhola lo muntu because iyaphela le mali, iyaphela incane. It's not enough to sustain the life. But like I said, kufuna kuqhamuke from the person ukuthi okay, I need to get my priorities right. Skola sengadlala ke basketball.
But Umshana might argue ukuthi naso le scholar doesn't pay. So why are you making me leave my basketball? Because either le scholar longitshela ngaso naso might not get me paid.
There's a famous saying, let's see, you'd rather have something and not need it than need something and not have it.
Yo, dog. That's very profound.
Because angifuna uqambe manga utohlala athi mosnale scholar sengicity ngifuna ukudlala basketball 10 years down the line ebe ngayicethi degree badzinga umuntu fulo wendaloku kulomsebenzi lo.
You don't have that degree.
Utile degree wayiyekela.
Wow, so it's all about balancing.
Exactly.
Another thing though, do you think, the issue of the sports not paying is because we as Swazis, okay, the issue of population less than money. Another thing, maybe I feel like if, as you go now, we'll
yeah, angidlali namhla.
okay, it's okay, but
Yeah.
maybe the food, say how much you get instead. So,
Yeah.
immediately, pay, but I think that would see, Bantu banengi losho ukuthi ama-guest takings abamaningi, maybe the league, it's getting bigger because ababukela the league is getting bigger. Do you think we need to do that as Maswati? Start sibukele, support maybe you're a friend, understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's bugele thing because you're one of us.
Uh-huh.
So that the league can get bigger and you guys can get recognition. There is the league like one. Understand? Do you
Yeah.
think it's a matter of that or it's a matter of putting no, it's a matter of putting sponsor issue or it's a matter of putting sisuke siyomtshela support as badlali so whatever you're doing as a person.
No, ngiyayiva le question and ifuna ngikhulume isipolitiki le question.
Yeah.
Ifuna ngikhulume isipolitiki because asesicale ngekuthi vele support from the people we need. We genuinely need, and it's the small things that encourage us to keep playing. Ukuthi say ngiyodlala amajita amade kutongibukela asengidlali. Ne, it's the small things. Every time I go play, bayangibuda banganyiso. Yadlala namhla. Like yeah, okay, see it. It's the small things. Qale kancane kancane. Kwaqale kwetanganyiso, and then Kanyiso started telling some of his students, go say athi lo ndiyadlala empage hambe siyobukela. Kanjalo bagcine bagcwala abantu. It's really the small things. I think with that we're still far off from getting paid. Akusine lokuthi bantu betekto sibukela or funding. The problem with organized and professional paying basketball is that ayathengiswa ama-tickets. Thina sazama khula in the sport. Bona already they have they already have the recognition estates sale sport. So they can charge you goods say little ticket is this amount. Na bofuna kutobona Steph Curry kukuwe. Na bofuna umbona live. Lingle mali. Ba abo grand ikhona TV yakho. Ne. So it's really hard kwanyalo, and it's probably going to be hard for the longest time because sisakhula. Nale sports nje asitayeleki in the country.
Yeah.
But ibhola abantu.
Asinakhulumeli is basketball, basketball, usisikhulumela basketball phela, but sisikhulumela bonke ama-sports nje akhona,
It's the same.
What can we do, there's probably something we can do, as emaswati angakhulumeli labanye abantu, to support the guys who are talented, because we do have a certain percentage of the population they're talented, and they're not so gifted as college, and those really they can rely on their talents for a living. As a city, we need to support those, so that they can get sponsors, so that the TV, other channels they can broadcast those games, because I feel like there's an issue with in terms of views now. So they're gonna get paid more. Same thing in another. It's not
I think with that one, in order for any sports nje kuthi batokhona kubhadala abantu, dinga kube nemunfu that owns the league, and then people babhadale shares to own the team. Lo mfu loyo, if they own the team, they have the capacity to sign any player. Good, okay, I've seen you are good at this. I need you in my team. Ngicela ukusign. I-contract yakho idawuthi this much money. Akusiko ukuthi there's not a single person lesingakhona kumpointa ukuthi no, you are responsible for the sport not being good in the country, noma for the sport sibe kanje. It's all a matter of someone deciding, you know what? I want a form of basketball that pays for those that are not gifted, noma a form of soccer that pays for those that are not gifted academically. Kufuna iqale lapho with someone sponsoring, being willing to give out their money. Because vele, truth be told, ngeke sibhadale ngemali leqhamuke emoyeni. Kufuna iqhamuke ekhikini lemuntu.
Yeah.
But we can't sponsor, but we can't convince someone to sponsor us if if good enough to understand. Let me say we're playing Tinela. It's like the broadcast. We can't even I feel like we're not there yet because you can convince someone to sponsor us because we're still state audience. But if there's no audience, we then can convince someone. Understand the clubs can sponsor on the Tamba with an angle.
Yeah.
You can't an angle. If I sponsor these guys, then I get certain things about. I feel like if that's what team we go out there, even the artists as well, even so the local artists we go there, so because they are our people, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Ngiyakuva. Like genuinely ngiyakuva. But gay, like I said, it's the baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps.
Calen kancane yabo.
But maybe we've been taking baby steps for a long time now.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
as a
We've been
country,
taking
yeah.
it for so long. And
I
another
shocked
thing-
we are still
another
babies.
thing as a country, I feel like we're comparing ourselves to South Africa. Cool. South Africa it's falling apart now.
One thing I will say
In a
though,
way.
I mean, I feel like it's a political thing.
Exactly.
It begins from the top.
Exactly.
You know, and there's nothing we can do about it.
lengilokusho
until-
mina ukuthi kufuna kulungise thina nangabe
Vele-
sifuna kulunga.
yeah.
Thina lesiset because I was on my way to Mbabane the other day ngisekhumbini.
Yeah.
They were talking about how I don't know what the name of the show was. They're talking about how the education system is exposing children to sex and all those things.
Yeah. How so?
But in the syllabus, I think I got grade 3 or something. Sebafunza ukuthi how are babies made and all those things. And then one of the people bayashaya bathi igabi lento leyo and stuff. I'm like, and the second lo muntu lomdzala asho lokho ngaba like, this is why the country will not move forward. Every time we try and take steps towards yati people nabati ngento abayisabi.
Yeah.
That's known. Good nangati good okay. I don't know, when HIV was still new, people were dying left, right, and center. And bantu bebasaba because bebangati ukuthi yini HIV.
Yeah.
Itholwa njani? Nankihlalele endlini nje mina itangitfola yini?
Mhm.
They didn't know. Knowledge dispelled the fear. It's, oh, nangiyasitolo ngiyothenga ini angengitfola HIV. Nangine protective gear. Angengitfola HIV.
Mhm.
So the more people keep fighting back from us knowing about things, is the more we'll stay the same as a country. And then this other man called Laperidian. I felt attacked personally, but nje
Yeah.
akusiko ngapha. Uyashaya umlomzala uthi yena akathanzi yena ukuthi vele uthuthu yahamba ubone abantwana babambene itandla lapha vele uthuthu uyamshaya ubakise emaphoyiseni. And ngathi mina ngathi okay, ngiya-understanda ne, but ikuphi inkinga ukuthi bantwana bayajula. Sure mhlambe labanye bamamina, but nje mina I'm well of age. Nangifuna kuhamba etown ngibambe ichele yamsandla kuyinkinga kuphi ukuthi okay ngibambe yena sandla, because bese labo labadzala bathi hayi awuhloniphi ku disrespectful ngani lo. Because noma mhlambe ngimile ngakhulanga ekhaya leli
That traditional.
is because benga understand ukuthi ku disrespectful ngani mina ngihamba nje ngimbambe isandla. And I think it's those things legcine bese tithi people want to keep us in the traditional mindset.
Yeah.
Abafuna move forward and not even going to lie. Vele the comparisons to other countries like South Africa atagcina vela ukuthi how ngani in South Africa because vele you notice ukuthi your country is holding on to old things.
Yeah,
They don't want to keep moving forward.
So yeah, that is why I was saying, my G, we need another time.
Ne?
Singaphumezeli show.
I'd be happy to come
Thanks,
back.
thanks,
any
Akse.
day.
We learned a lot today. Thanks for coming. It was Londa. Yeah. How can people get to know you, my socials? Are you a social person?
Aish.
Before it's poor manje, where can people get to see you?
Well, I do have an Instagram account.
Yeah.
It's Maloi.
Malloy.
Yes, but there's ish.
Your handle is complicated.
Yeah. You'll just display it somewhere on the screen after I say it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was it. It was your boy Trina. And with another episode of the Dino Podcast. Shout out. Until next time, take care.
To like, subscribe, share.